Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Functional Longevity Podcast, where we give you insight on how to get fit, feel younger, live better. I'm your host, Chris Porter, best-selling author and owner of Y.E.S Fitness. Let me first thank you for taking time from your busy day to listen to what I have to say. Before I go any further, let me also thank our sponsor, Y.E.S Fitness. Most people lose the ability to enjoy life as they age. At Y.E.S Fitness, we help people age 40 plus get fit so they can live longer and enjoy those extra years doing the things they love to do. Some real quick housekeeping here. If you'd like to get a timestamp or a transcript of today's broadcast, head on over to yesfitnessct.com. Click on the podcast button up top, and it'll give you access to any of our now 378 episodes. You can also get this broadcast wherever podcasts can be found. Boost your longevity with PartiQular supplements. On the Functional Longevity Podcast, I've shared the importance of finding reliable supplements to support healthy aging. After searching for a reputable company I could trust, I finally found PartiQular, a U.S.-based brand that delivers on quality, science, and integrity. PartiQular offers a range of premium supplements, including NNM for cellular energy and aging support, resveratrol to enhance heart and brain health, berberine for blood sugar balance and metabolism, and many more, all crafted right here with care in the United States. I've been taking these products personally, and I've noticed a real improvement in my energy, focus, and overall vitality. If you're ready to invest in your health, visit PartiQular.com. That's PartiQlar.com. Use the code YES15 at checkout to get 15% off your first order. Your health deserves the best. Start your journey with PartiQular today. The uncommon Fortitude breakthrough that transfers stress into lifelong vitality. Very stressful time of the year. Got some great new research on stress, so I thought we'd talk about it today. We're going to look into something that's radically shifted in the research over the past year. Stress, not how to eliminate it, but how to strengthen your stress response. Because here's the truth. In 2025, the data is overwhelmingly clear. Longevity is not about avoiding stress. It's about becoming more resilient to stress. And this is a huge shift. For decades, the wellness world preached stress reduction. Avoid stressful people, avoid stressful work, avoid anything that feels overwhelming. But avoidance doesn't build resilience. Avoidance actually makes us more fragile. What the new research shows is simple and empowering. Your nervous system is perfectly designed to handle stress as long as you recover it from it. So today I'm walking you through 3 of the most powerful, scientifically validated strategies to strengthen your stress response in ways that directly extend your health span. These are not complicated. They don't require expensive tools. They don't require hours of time. And they're all backed by measurable improvements in mood, inflammation, brain health, and mitochondrial function, and finally, hormonal balance. So let's first start with the foundational shift that's happening in research. So in 2025, a meta-analysis across 48 studies from Stanford, UCLA, and the Karolinska Institute confirms something surprising. People who experience moderate, manageable stress, but regularly recover from it, live longer than people who report low stress or high avoidance. Why, you say? Because manageable stress followed by recovery trains the nervous system. Just like resistance training creates stronger muscles, stress plus recovery creates a stronger automatic nervous system. This leads to lower all-cause mortality, better metabolic flexibility, improved cardiovascular health, higher mitochondrial density, reduced chronic inflammation, increased cognitive resilience. The problem today isn't stress. The problem is chronic stress with no recovery window. Your phone never turns off. Your brain never gets quiet. Your body never gets to reset. This constant low-level activation keeps cortisol levels high, drains your mitochondria, disrupts sleep cycles, and accelerates biological aging. But the fix is surprisingly simple, and that's where we're getting to next. Our longevity stress hack number one, breath work. Just 5 minutes a day. We can all scratch out 5 minutes in a day. So this is one of the fastest acting tools that exist for nervous system regulation. The physiological sigh. The technique exploded in popularity because of Dr. Andrew Huberman and continued research from Stanford's School of Medicine. But the physiology behind it has been known for nearly a century. This is how it works. The physiological sigh consists of 2 short inhales through your nose, followed by 1 long, slow exhale through the mouth. This pattern triggers stretch receptors in the lungs that directly activate the parasympathetic nervous system, the system responsible for calming the body. In a 2023 randomized clinical trial found that 1 minute of physiological sigh breathing reduced cortisol levels by more effectively than box breathing, meditation, or paced breathing. By 2025, follow-up studies showed up to 39% reduction in anxiety markers after 5 minutes. 39% just after 5 minutes. Immediate drop in heart rate and blood pressure. Improved HRV. HRV is our heart rate variability, a major predictor of longevity, and faster recovery from stress. This matters because HRV is one of the strongest indicators of how long and how well you live. Higher HRV means your nervous system can shift gracefully between stress and recovery. Why this works for longevity? Unlike meditation, which requires skill and practice, this physiological sigh works instantly because it directly changes your CO2 and your O2 levels, your carbon dioxide and your oxygen levels, and neurologically forces a reset. Doing this for 5 minutes a day is like strengthening your stress response. You get better emotional regulation, lower resting stress levels, faster recovery after stressful events, and improved sleep quality. Best of all, you can do this anywhere, in the car, before a meeting, during a moment you've been overwhelmed, after conflict. The key is consistency. Small inputs daily create profound improvements over time. So etch out 5 minutes a day and try that. Our longevity stress hack number 2, cold exposure, 20 to 60 seconds. Now let's talk about something that makes people uncomfortable but delivers powerful results. Cold exposure. And don't worry, we're not talking about a 5-minute ice bath on your back, on the deck at 5 a.m., anything like that. The research shows you don't need that. A 20 to 60 second cold shower finish is equal and enough to trigger all the major mechanisms. The science says a wave of studies, all these studies from 2021 to 2024, accelerated by interest in Wim Hof protocols, continues to show dramatic effects of cold exposure on dopamine, stress tolerance, immune function, inflammation, myocardial function, and mental health. But here's the most fascinating part. A study published in Cell Reports Medicine in the late 2024 revealed that brief cold exposures increased dopamine by up to 250%, and the elevated mood and focus can last up to 2 hours. No drugs, no supplements, just cold water. Another paper showed repeated cold exposure significantly increases mitochondrial biogenesis. Your body's literally creates more mitochondria in response to the stress, response to cold. And mitochondria are everything when it comes to aging. They determine your energy, they govern metabolic function, they reduce inflammation, they control cellular repair, they influence cognitive health. The stronger your mitochondria, the slower you age. Why cold equals stress training? Cold is a clean form of stress. It's short, it's controlled, it doesn't carry emotional baggage, and it ends quickly. When your body experiences cold, the sympathetic nervous system fires. Your fight or flight response turns on. But when you step out of the water or out of the shower, the parasympathetic system takes over and your body learns fast how to return to calm. This is stress resilience in action. Cold exposure trains your brain and your body to stay calm under discomfort, avoid panic, regain equilibrium faster, and respond gracefully to unexpected stress. In just 20 to 60 seconds, you're literally building a more resilient nervous system. And our longevity stress hack number 3, micro recovery moments. If there's one concept I wish every adult, especially everyone over 40, could internalize, it's this. Recovery doesn't happen on weekends. It doesn't happen on vacation. It happens in micro moments throughout your day. The problem is not that we're stressed. The problem is that we stay in stress state for too long. A groundbreaking study published in Nature Physiological in 2025 showed that people who incorporated multiple small recovery moments per day had lower average cortisol, higher HRV, sharper cognitive function, less inflammation, better sleep, improved emotional stability. And here's the kicker. These benefits occurred even when their total workload or stress life did not change. What counts as a micro recovery moment? These are incredibly simple. 5 deep breaths, a 2-minute walk, a slow, full body stretch, 30 seconds of stiffness, stepping outside for fresh air, closing your eyes for 10 seconds. Just interrupting the stress cycle is enough to trigger a parasympathetic reset. And why does this work? Your nervous system is constantly scanning for danger, something called neuroreceptors. When you pause, breathe, stretch, or change environments, your brain gets a safety signal. That signal lowers cortisol, releases tensions, and brings you back to homeostasis. This is critical because chronic, unbroken stress shrinks the hippocampus, dulls memory, increases fat storage, disrupts hormones, and accelerates cellular aging. Micro recovery moments are how you stop the cascade. And here's what makes them so effective. You don't need time. You don't need gear. You don't need silence. You just need interruption. Here's the big picture. Stress resilience equals youthful physiology. Let's zoom out and connect the dots. When you strengthen your stress response, HRV improves, cortisol stabilizes, mitochondria thrive, inflammation drops, sleep deepens, mood elevates, cognitive health sharpens. These are the biological signatures of someone who ages slowly. And this is the path we want. Not to eliminate stress, to become anti-fragile in the face of it. So how do you start today? So 3 big steps. Chris's 3 steps towards stress resilience routine. If you want to implement this immediately, here's the exact routine I give clients. Step 1, morning nervous system reset, 5 minutes. Physiological sigh breathing, followed by a slow nasal inhale and long exhale pattern. Daily micro recovery, every 2 to 3 hours. Set a timer, take a walk, stretch, breathe, step outside. Something small that resets your system. Number 3, cold shower finisher, 20 to 60 seconds. Start warm, turn to cold at the end, focus on controlled breathing. That's it. 20 minutes of total effort spread across the entire day to dramatically increase stress resilience, improve mood, strengthen mitochondria, enhance HRV, and extend your health span. So as we end today's episode, I want you to walk away with this. You don't need to escape stress to live longer. You need to train your stress response. It's just like training makes muscles resilient. Let's make the stress response resilient. Stress training makes your nervous system resilient. And a resilient nervous system is one of the strongest predictors of longevity we have. You can start today with just a single breath, a short cold shower, a moment of stiffness. Pardon me, a moment of stillness. These small actions create a lifetime impact. Today, I want to thank you for listening to the Functional Longevity Podcast. I'm Chris Borda. I'm here to help you live longer, help you get stronger. I want you to live a better life with more vitality than you thought. Until next time, we'll give you more information on how to get fit, feel younger, live better, start building that stress resilience. Have a great day.